came back home for Christmas. And we call it Christmas from Hell. And so we were there, and we're going out to dinner with some friends. And Detroit is about 45 minutes from Flint. And we were driving to Detroit with me and my wife to go see our friends. And we get a call. We're literally 10 minutes into the ride. And I get a call from my aunt. She's like, oh my God, your father hit your mother. And I'm like, what? He was drinking. It's just somehow the holidays brings out the alcohol. Everybody wants to drink on the alcohol. It's really activating, triggering for alcoholics. And I said, did my kids see it? She said, yes, Terry. They saw it. They were right there.
Your kids saw it?
My kids were there.
How old were you?
Oh, I was, I just started, so I was about 31, 32 years old. And yeah, man, I couldn't believe it because I told them, I said, man, my kids have never come up in this. They've never seen this, and I had 3 daughters at the time, and I have 5 now, but I couldn't believe it. And they were just shocked. They had never been in that. And all I remember is just the feeling of surreal terror. You know what I mean? Like, this big man is beating my mother up. What do? I don't know. And then they were in there like, oh, why is he doing this? Like, they never seen it. And I said, damn it. Man, I did a U-turn. I said, listen, take the kids, take them over your house, make sure it's just me and Big Terry in that house. Understand? Make sure of it. She got the kids out, the whole thing. Dude, I roll up in that house. I said, hey, man, didn't I tell you? He said, oh, man, shut up, man. Get out of my face. Pow! Hit him dead in his mouth. And there it was. I was like, man, all those times you beat my mother up, all those times I was running around 5 years old, scared, couldn't do nothing, froze up. I'm bigger than your ass now, huh? How you like that? Pow! Pow! He's screaming at me to stop. He's bleeding. He's screaming, and I'm just wailing on him, man. And I'm like, no, how you like that? This is how she felt.
And you're crying while you're doing this.
I beat his ass, and I'm in tears. But listen to me, man. It was nothing. It was empty. Like, nothing. I thought, there it is. I got revenge. Revenge is complete. And it was hollow. It was like an empty box. It's like a big box with a giant bow on it. What now? I was like, you just beat up your dad. Big deal. It didn't settle the score. Didn't change him. Didn't fix my mother's tooth. Didn't do anything. My mother moved right back in. I was like, what the hell? And so I didn't come back home for 10 years after that. I was like, I remember just being shocked. Like, this was supposed to be so good. This was supposed to be so sweet. It was nothing. It didn't work. And, one thing I discovered, even in writing this book, was that you can either have success or revenge, but you can't have both.